Hey, I'm Maddie. I live in a minivan and I'm on a mission to go to all 50 states to go on an outdoor adventure and drink a local beer. You're just in time to join me in Oklahoma. Falls State Park. When I got here, I realized it was $10 to park, but $17 to camp, plus they had showers, plus it would be so nice to be able to leave my stuff somewhere, basically. So I decided to camp. I haven't done this since like Ohio or something. I haven't paid for a campsite. So it's been a while. Out west, there's so many free campsites, and then sometimes I also just sleep in parking lots. So let me show you around. Got the van parked in lots of space, very convenient. Campfiring, not gonna pay for firewood, so no fires tonight, but nice to have anyway. A picnic table, the same thing they had in Tennessee, that's for holding trash or a light or whatever you want, and a grill. There's water right there, and the bathrooms are just and the bathrooms are just past the playground. There's also a trail over in that direction, just over my shoulder. But for now, I wanted to go see Dripping Springs, the biggest attraction for this park. After hanging out in the outdoors all this time, I've finally seen Bigfoot. Seeing Dripping Springs, I headed to the Ghost Coon Trail to get away from the crowds and go on a little bit longer of a hike. Guess what? Back in the east where there are clovers. Time to find another 4-leaf clover. The Ghost Coon Trail was pretty nice. Went right through the yurt campground, but didn't see any ghosts, didn't see any coons. So now I'm gonna try out I think it's called the Red Fox Trail. Fox is in the name somehow, but it's the one I pointed out earlier that's by my campsite. That was pretty cool, especially walking by the creek. That's probably my favorite trail of today. Now, it is pretty warm out, and I could use some refreshment. And the best way I can think to cool off is with a hammock and cold beer. When I think of Oklahoma beer, I'm reminded of this beer, which is from Prairie Artisan Ales in Oklahoma City. This is their best-selling beer, Rainbow Sherbet. It's 5% ABV, and it's a sour ale with rainbow sherbet flavors. Whoa, sounds pretty fancy, huh? Plus, look at this cute little glass they gave me. My first real glassware, other than the old spaghetti sauce jar I have. Let's see how my beer pouring skills are while sitting in a hammock. Kind of the color of apple juice so far. Not very foamy, or else I was pouring it wrong, who knows? It's so fruity and so sour. It tastes like candy. Rainbow Sherbet is a perfect name for it because that's exactly what it tastes like. Think about your cousin's birthday party in a park. Somebody brings a can or a tub of rainbow sherbet. The pink and orange or green are all mixed together by the time you get to it. But then you have it and it's so cold, so delicious, so sweet. That's what this beer tastes like. Now it's time to start dinner. I am hungry. I thought about sleeping out here, but it's supposed to rain starting at 4. So I would have to set an alarm, and then I still might get soaked. Also, do you guys want to know some juicy gossip? Over there, that's where the trailhead is for the Something Fox Trail. Well, one person is not letting the other person in their car. I think they're a couple and they're about to break up. While I'm waiting for my dinner to cook, I think I might as well crack open another Prairie Artisan Ale. Shout out to them because they hooked me up with a lot of them and some stickers that are coming up in my next giveaway. But let me show you what they gave me. This floor space has become my new beer holder, and this cup holder is where I'm gonna keep my glassware so it doesn't break. Pretty handy, huh? Here are my choices. Club Special, peanut butter and jelly squeeze. Oh my gosh, that sounds so interesting. Blueberry boyfriend. A millennial mansion. That's hilarious. Millennials cannot afford mansions. I think I'm gonna go with the peanut butter and jelly squeeze. That's just too interesting sounding to pass up. On another interesting installment of Learning to Cook with Maddie, I only have one lid, right? Right now I'm using it to cover the rice while it's cooking. Oh, I'm making General Tso's chicken and rice. See? But smart person that I am, I didn't realize that you're supposed to make it in an oven instead of on a stove. So I'm gonna do the best I can, obviously, but I only have one lid, so I'm using the only other flat solid thing I have, a plate, but I'm like, oh, it's gonna get so melty, so I'm putting a paper plate between the actual pot and the plastic. Oh, and I'm warming up the sauce on top of the rice. Okay. Let's hope to goodness that that's okay. It's probably gonna be a really soggy paper plate, but that's okay with me. Okay, so far nothing too terrible has happened. Plate and paper plate as a lid worked amazingly. However, I did struggle with making these in a skillet instead of in a stove. They're really super burnt. I thought putting water in it would make it steamy and less likely to burn. I was worried about that making it soggy too, but I don't know. Looks pretty bad. Oh well. This is the biggest piece, cut in half. It looks cooked. So it's probably good, right? I added the sauce that went with it, and it is sticking to the skillet and burning. I guess I had the flame up too high, even though I would say it was at more of a medium flame heatness level, but okay. Whatever, chicken. I probably did have that too high. Very flavorful, although the rice is a little mushy. This whole time I've been like, man, I'm sure I am glad it's summer again, but the bugs are coming out to get my food with me, and I'm like, oh yeah, there are some downsides to summer. It's beautiful. Oh my goodness. As soon as I poured that beer, these workers, campsite workers, pulled up on a golf cart that they left puttering as they cleaned up the sites for like, I don't know, 20 minutes, half an hour. I've been waiting for them to leave so I could not feel self-conscious talking to a camera, but there was wood left in that campsite over there, and I was like, people leave wood behind because you're not supposed to transport firewood, so no one's here, it's the evening, I think it's fair game if I use it, because that's probably what the people that left it intended, you know, for someone to have a little treat. But anyway, the people with the golf cart took it. The reason I don't like paying for campsites is sometimes it feels like you're in nature, sometimes it feels like you're in a public park in the middle of a city with tons of people around, noise from traffic, noise from puttering golf carts. So, oh well. At least I can enjoy my beer and what's left of the sunset. This peanut butter and jelly beer, it does taste like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Heavy on the jelly, very tart and sour. I was expecting it to be the sweet kind of like jelly taste, you know what I'm talking about, but it's the like at your grandma's house type jelly. The jelly that's supposed to be healthy. It is such a pretty color though. They can make beer look like anything these days. I am so glad I didn't sleep outside last night. The storm started before it was scheduled to, and it started with a huge crash of thunder that woke me up. I was so scared, and then it started pouring. But because I'm at a campsite instead of stealth camping, I didn't put my window covers up, so that was a nice treat to be able to wake up and watch the rain. And of course I've enjoyed opening my trunk and hanging out this morning too. A minivan is seriously the best camper vehicle for enjoying the rain in. Thank you for exploring the great state of Oklahoma with me. Hope to see you again next time when we go to Arkansas. Bye!